Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM21. It's career mode. We're on episode number 30. We have 3 4-star objectives on the year. We're wrapping up the UAE tour with a partial failure. Strada Bianchi is going to be super difficult because we're not necessarily built for it, but it's only a top 10, so we might be able to pull that off. But our other opportunity here is KBK, and we need a top 5. And it might be doable. That's the race that we're up to right now. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we're into the race. We're at times 8 speed. We're just motoring along currently. There is undulation out here, but ultimately it's not a lot. It should be a day for sprinters, but there's enough cobbled sections, especially one in particular that's going to be really difficult. Depending on the pace, it could split the field. So there is a chance that the sprinters will not succeed today. Now, that being said, we've already gone through the first 2 cobbled sectors, and we've got 4 left to go. It is also time as we go to hit this next one. Oh, come on, it's going with every one of these guys. There we go. It's time to adjust so we don't drop too fast. Right now, 157 in the Peloton, 10 off the front, one of those in no man's land, and we're starting to see our very first splits as they came out of that cobbled sector, out of that climb. And this is that worry. You slip back just a little bit and you're gone. Groups split just like that, because as you can see right now, we've got 88 and holding quite a few kilometers following that last sector. We're into those biggest climbs of the day now. This is where the race is going to intensify. At the moment, we're going times 4 speed, but there's that possibility of needing to slow down. We're seeing another split. It's coming back together currently, now at 128. So there are riders that are permanently dropped, but not everybody. Short, steep climb right here, possibly the biggest of the day, over the top. All right, now 84k to go. We're going to need water, I think just the one time because of how flat it is. We'll probably be okay. Razanaukis, let's go ahead and send him back to take care of that. 118 in Peloton now. And we're looking at a near 3-minute gap plus a 3.5-star sector as we hit this climb. I think we actually need to do something about the current state of things. Let's get these guys working a little harder to stay up here. Now, Galvez is our one and only guy who is quite strong when it comes to cobbles. So he's in good shape. He's also a decent sprinter. And actually today, anyway, +3 race day condition. So where we see some splits already right here, I'm losing more than half the team, and that's not good. But they're all in this A1 group, so either you have 29 left in contention and I have 2 guys left in contention, or these 19 make it back on and I get the majority of my team back. Now, the one worrying thing, though, is the effort level. We got to get these guys back on protection. We want to protect, well, Aribe is the main one we want to protect. Okay, and then we want to protect Kalnins. Let the others do the work to bring it back, because it's not that big of a deal if I don't have these guys, but I'd kind of like to see 50 with my entire team being in the 48 to be exact. And there you go, there you have it. And we're starting to bring back breakaway riders, so that group, the chase, is being effective. We see the split again, though. Okay, coming up on the big sector. This is where we need to watch out. This is where we need to be prepared. This is where we need to go like 88 effort. And Debussy, how long do we have till that climb? I think we need to wait until just after it. Go ahead and protect Pluto. Pluto's the best sprinter on the day, so try to get him through that. And then these guys, this is your time to have action and not sit tight. So Uribe, follow Kalnins, follow Sato, and follow Razanaukis if they're going to have any chance. We do it now. We go now. Okay, Razanaukis is done. On to Sato, Kevin Rivera, Connor Swift, Koish. I mean, that's a lot of good riders. Okay, those two are done. On to Kalnin's. We are back in contact for now, but at the top of this climb, you have no idea where we're going to end up being at. Galvez is doing good at the front. Pluto is definitely losing some ground, but he's still very much in things. Kalnin's is pushing hard and yet going 14 kilometers an hour. He's almost standing still, and we're getting hung up by some slower riders. I think these two are done. They are not going to remain in the main group. These guys are done. They are very much out the back. Pluto followed Debussy. Debussy, you've got to start your push. And meanwhile, Galvez is in a very select group of 21. We need a top 5 for this race, is it? Galvez, go and get yourself some water. Okay, we've made our way through a group here. It's Pluto we've got to pull ahead. Can we get back in range? Well, I think we can. I think we can. Almost. Almost made contact there. Debussy has nothing left in the tank. Pluto, I feel like I might have to attack or something, but he doesn't quite have the energy to do so. I want Pluto to regain contact with that group because you got Galvez there. So, attacking off, Debussy just sit up. And that's going to let Pluto go clear, leave the group behind. Or not. You are attacking, right? No. No, you decided not to. I love how you did that completely on your own. There you go. Attack, attack, attack. The gap, meanwhile, just jumped out to a minute and a half. We've got Rickard. He's not working with me. Yeah, that's nice. Debussy slowly recovering. Let's go ahead and set him to auto. Pluto's not going to make it, which means we do not have our sprinter. So it's Galvez. Still chasing 3 front riders. We need a top 5. We're getting into that last cobbled sector. Very select group. It's only 2 stars. Galvez is an okay sprinter, so, you know, he's okay. But we've still got to catch those front 3 guys. Suderlin working at the front, trying to pull it back. Jakobsen, Sagan here. Denise, Nizzolo, Halverson. Galvez in a pretty select group. And very fresh, where others are definitely not. Okay, Debussy, Aribe, and Pluto now all in the chase group, 2 minutes behind. There's a single rider in no man's land in between, otherwise that larger chase group. They could still make contact, and if they do, then we change our focus to a regular sprint, as we have some guys for that, though they are very much not fresh, and Galvez is. We've almost cut those front 3, so the risk of them going on away has diminished.
Attacked by Edward Toynes.
Okay, we're in the catch mode, pulling that back. Starting to see the attacks in the group. The classics guys going for the classic type finish. Follow Jakobsen here. Plenty of energy for us. There's 3 away. It's a different 3, or is that the same 3? That might be the same 3. I think that's the same 3, based on looking at them. I love how I was trying to right-click and do follow, and it wasn't happening.
And they keep on attacking. Anyone that's low on gas definitely won't.
Again, I'm clicking on follow, and nothing is happening. Let's try this for a 4th time. It's changing at the front. Continue to follow Denise. No, Denise is pretty tired. Let's not follow him. Let's follow somebody more like his teammate Nizzolo. 10k to go. A lot of attacking going on in the group, and you can absolutely see one of these succeeding and getting away. Now, I'm capable as a sprinter enough to get the kind of result we need, where a lot of these guys are going to be toast. In fact, we just dropped 5 riders. So 5 riders out the back, 2 riders off the front. 7.5k to go. How's that chase going? Coming back at it. 6.5K to go. Down to 20.
Fortunately, nobody went down with
2 caught, so now we're at the 22 left in contention. So we got a top 22. That much is confirmed. Pace isn't quite high enough to use the gel just yet, but let's go ahead and do it now. Stuyven.
Attack is launched. The group has to break apart. A rider is down.
Take the outside line here, and nope, he's lifting. Follow Swift. I'm worried about these attacks, but at the same time, it's 3K to go. Follow Toynes. Two and a half K. The inside line, please. Thank you. 1.9. Coming up on the finish. Now, we don't quite have a lot for the full gas attack. We're seeing that go a little early now onto the sprint. Top 5 is what we need. Top 5 is what we need. Top 5 is what we have right now. Can we hang on to it? Galva is still pushing for the line. I think we've pulled it off. Reindeers takes the win. Galvez grabs 5th place. That's what we needed. Jakobsen right in front of him. Toynes, Nasolo. Considering that Galvez is not that great of a sprinter and how much energy he's got left there at the end, countering. Reindeers win at the right time. I mean, that was a good move for that guy. And I was following. I was nervous about following that one because I saw how close we were to the sprint. I wanted to have enough to actually complete the sprint and not fade and get beat. But top 5 secured. Task complete. Something that's been a rarity so far this season. So that is a big grab for us. Very handy. Very helpful. Very short episode. Sorry. Again, I'm actually in New York right now as you're watching this. And the day I get back, we're closing on the house and working on moving. So I'm trying to squeeze in a couple quick recordings, get them edited early, get them uploaded early, just, waiting for the timing on that. But I'm busy beyond compare right now. It's been from wake up till go to sleep with only 6 hours in between, 18 hours of just nonstop hammering things out, whether it's for the channel, whether it's preparing for the move, whether it's stuff for the business. 1,000,001 things going on right now. So sorry about that. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.